Snappers Live. And I had just awakened. And when I opened TikTok, I saw Snappers Live and I saw Butter in there. But when I shared it out, Butter had left. So I didn't know what was going on. I just got in there and we all started laughing, talking about, I think my sugar was acting up, blah, blah, blah. So, we was just all laughing about have your ass eating, just stupid stuff. So then another young lady came in. I won't, throw any names out. And she was asking Snapper, was she okay because of the other live, which I didn't know because, like I said, I had just waken up. So I was like, what is going on? That's what I said to them. I'm like, what is going on? So the lady said, at any time, she was talking to Snapper, anytime, you can contact me. I got you. And I put in the comments, I think that's beautiful. Okay. Next, Asia and James come get in the panel and they start questioning her about whatever the other live was. And I did not know what they were talking. Like he was making it like we were over here. She had come live for us to come over here and, discuss it or whatever. And I said, what are you all talking about? And I think I asked Asia. We was just over here talking about me. And James got angry with me and said, that's his woman. He can talk to her, at any time. And I was like, okay. And then the live, he said, well, I'm going to go over my motherfucking live. And her live went down. So then she shared another page to me. And I came up and I was like, what is going on? So I said, hey, I'm fixing to go over to James live because I wanted to see, because I didn't want him to think that, with me feeling the feelings that I have of what might cause some things, I didn't want him to think or be even angrier at her for him thinking we were talking about him, because that wasn't the case. So when I went to his live, he checked me a minute. It wasn't ultimately disrespectful, but he checked me. I'm gonna give him that. And I was like, Asia, I wasn't being disrespectful. I just did not know what was going on. And I still don't know what was going on. We were just over there, he and ha. And I still don't even know what you all are talking about. They were like, you don't know about the video. I was like, no, I'm telling you, I don't know what you're talking about. So they said it was a video on her page. So I said, hey, let me go look at the video. So I looked at the video. Then I went to her live and, are you okay? But her live was glitching. And I said, hey, she ended her live. That was it. So I got shared Asia discussing the situation, and she discussed me. So it says something about her, but she didn't tell the complete story. She just said that, I told them that we were having a good time, but she didn't say that I didn't know about whatever was going on. And sometimes when you tell,
Do you mind if I share the live of the Asia baby? Could somebody
sure,
share? Could y'all share the live of the Asia baby? Go ahead. Go ahead.
sometimes when you don't tell the complete story, people can take something from half truth and did that but I'm saying not telling exactly everything happened. People can take more about what was said. Okay, so I wanted to hear, and the reason I told you that is to tell you why I receipts was like, we don't want to discuss all of this nonsense, and I think she asked, what's our take? And I said, well, in my opinion, I value everybody's opinion of what they think. One piece of the puzzle that everybody is missing. I said, when you hold a person's children hostage, no matter how they leave, and you say they can't take the kids, even when they leave because they can't take it anymore, any mother is going to come back because their children are there. So while I was saying that, we were having a discussion about Snapper. My phone rang when my way worse than the one that I recorded. I honestly didn't think about recording because I honestly just thought Snapper was calling me. And when I heard it was him, I immediately started cursing him back. I mean, it was extremely bad. I mean, volatile. And then he said, he was telling Snapper, you gonna sit here, let her talk to me like this, and you're not saying a motherfucking thing? And he was really, really angry with her. And I just went even harder then. And then they hung up the phone on me. So I went back to the live, but I was in a ghost box. And the only person who could hear me was Receipts. And I said, James just called me and said some threatening things. I said, hey, y'all, I got to go. So I went ahead and left, and I called Christian because at that point, I didn't want to call my brothers. And I told him, hey, I said, I'm fixing to go live. Don't come in there and try to fucking stop me. I'm telling you, I don't want shit. I don't want nobody stopping me. I don't want anybody saying shit to me. I'm fixing to go live because of the shit that James just called and did to me. Okay, so I went live, and that's when I read. And let me back up. I had already written out my thoughts on this situation, and I was going to do a video. But the only reason I had done it, but the only reason I hadn't put it out there is because of Snapper's safety. But at that point, I thought I needed to go live and tell, because if a person is willing to do the things that I visualized or have seen on videos, the way that he has done Snapper, and then reach out and do that to me, the respect I had of being quiet was over. So I went live and read what I read. But on that live, I was emotional because I was crying and cursing him out at the same time. No one was in there really it might have been 60, 70 people, I think, between 50 to 70 people in and out of that live. So a lot of people didn't hear that one. but I was really emotional because it had just happened. So then, um, that was like 12. I think it said 12:43. No, 12. It was 12 something because that first phone call lasted 3 minutes 43 seconds. Then at 6 something, I would I had I called no, Christian called me after that to make me laugh, to calm me down, blah blah blah. Okay. We talked about what all I had said, and I got a really bad headache. So I said, it's too much for me. I laid down, went to sleep. While I was asleep, I got this phone call. And when I answered the phone, it was James again. But this time, I said I was going to be quiet and just record him. And on my recording, it says this call is being recorded. So he knew he was being recorded. And
1 second for the haters. The menace, did you know? Did you mean to come up? Go ahead for the haters. I'm gonna drop this. Drop down. Go ahead.
okay, so that's when um he mentioned my bro code family. He mentioned Nosy. He mentioned King. Um, I can't think of who else, but he definitely mentioned me. And the threat was real. I tried to be quiet, but at some point I did get really, really angry, and I saw.
Can you tell me what threat did he put on you, Nosy, and who else? I couldn't hear the last person.
Okay, when he was talking about, okay, this is what he said. Um, I'm gonna play the video in that clip right there that you have. It's in there. Um, do you want me to play it?
I'll play it when I finish playing this video, because then that way people don't have to listen to it twice. But you can just give us a quick synopsis of it if you want.
Okay, me, it was the at the end what he would do to me. And he said what he
Was this physical harm? This is he talking.
absolutely, absolutely,
Wow.
absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. And what he would do to King, he was angry with Nosy. He said that Nosy took his platform, I mean his pages down. He was just, and none of that made sense to me because I couldn't even understand why would he call me to vent to. We've never had a phone conversation other than that 12 o'clock phone conversation. None of that. I've never
So my
supported
question was, how
him.
did he get your phone number? Did he get it maybe from Snapper?
Yes.
Okay. Hmm.
Um, either I think he was on it was Snapper's phone that called me, so he had to have had Snapper's phone. And on the conversations, it made everything that I said in my letter that I was reading, my notes that I was reading, that I'm doing a video, it made everything come true because you know I said that to, and I don't want people to think that I'm trying to change anybody's mind because none of that is what I'm trying to do. I just said that was a piece of the puzzle that I don't think people was aware of. And that is intimidation with the threat of your children being hostage is a bitter pill to swallow. If you had my kids and told me to run in the middle of the goddamn street, I'm gonna motherfucking do it. So, when Snapper is cursing everybody out, defending him, and he said, you better defend me. Now, back up. Remember, I told you on that first phone call how violent it got with you sitting there letting her talk to me this way. I really thought when he ended that call, something was fixing to happen to Snapper. That's how forceful that call was. On this call, it's completely different because he heard me recording. And it's two different phone calls I got. So when I read that comment and it took me over the top. So
Do you know that person? I seen it for a quick second. I
no,
guess one of my moderators muted them.
no.
Okay. If they're not relevant to the story, then they gonna sit at the kitty table. Go ahead.
Okay. So, you know, um I like I said, I've only spoken to him twice. I've never supported him. Like if um I go to their lives, him and Snapper live, I say, "Hey fam," I speak respectfully in the comments, like I do everybody that, I support on this app. I've never disrespected him. So I didn't know where all of this was coming from. For him to call me saying about Nosy, King, whoever had nothing to do with me. And he says, "You say you my brother, nigga."
So
If
hold on for the haters. I see.
okay, I'm
I
sorry.
think this. No, you good. It's nothing you did, James. I see you in the request box. I'm not gonna bring you up for the haters right now, but I'll bring you up after she drops out of the panel. Okay. Good. Go ahead for the haters.
Okay, so none of that has ever happened. I was more respectful because that Snapper's man or children's father. I've never disrespected him prior to those two phone calls. Never. Because I don't do that. Um um but he seemed, when that Friday night, he seems to think that um I be telling her things in their relationship. That's not the gist of our conversation. It's not. When we're all laughing and modding and hee and ha ha, it's just shit that's on the app. Let me tell you how my day is. She tell me how her day is. If her day's sad, girl, shit, let me tell you a fucking joke. It's like goddamn teenage sisters hee and ha ha. I don't want to know about that bitch ass nigga. I don't want to know. Never have. Because the disrespect we've seen the disrespect for years. But that's just like having a sister who loves a person that the family don't like. Hey, if you love him, I like him. Because I ain't got to deal with him. You do. But you can't make me respect him or nothing. Well, no. You can't make me like him. I'll respect him by not disrespecting him. But by talking about him, by all of that, I never had to. He was not my cup of tea, but he definitely not my motherfucking cup of tea now. The disrespect, the threat, I don't give a fuck about that bitch ass nigga. And I'm not saying nothing to you that I did not tell him on both of those goddamn calls. But I'm gonna drop down because more than likely he's gonna report you because I'm up here. Okay?
Sorry, y'all. What happened? I had to take care of Gabriel real quick. All right. For the haters, you still here? All right. So, okay, my bad for the haters. I had to step upstairs with Gabe real quick. I'm going to let this video play and then I'm going to bring James up.
Where I may have assumed, I witnessed it firsthand. So then,
You're welcome to come back up for the haters.
at 6:18, I was asleep because I had a really bad headache from that.
I want to make sure you get everything you wanted to say about before I let James
I
up.
got another phone call from Snapper, but it was James. This time I recorded the phone call.
Oh, wow. It's glitching? Okay.
Bitch, you a phony fat.
Fucking house.
I like that person shit, bitch. Because you phony as hell, bitch. You a phony fat nasty bitch. Fuck you talking about. And I've never been on your platform. Ever.
I don't. Okay.
My motherfucking house.
I like that person shit, bitch. Because you phony as hell, bitch. You a phony fat nasty bitch. Fuck you talking about. And I've never been on your platform. Ever. Fuck you talking about. Snap will fuck with you. I don't. I know how fake you is. You're my old bro code, bitch.
What about
And
it?
so whenever you and your brother ready, when I heard you let that nigga say that I fucking put that shit on I used my firearm for Snapper. You ain't say nothing. You ain't stopped that man to say nothing. That's why I'm mad. And then at the end of the day, you add on to it as if.
Stop right there. Remember, I told you all to pay attention because Snapper has to defend him. What did you just hear him say? I didn't.
For the haters, I do not care nothing about being reported. It is all right. I got plenty of pages. Y'all make sure y'all keep the likes, the shares, everything going up. Let TikTok know we are not harassed or bullying anybody, and this is for educational purposes only. And we love the TikTok shop, okay?
Defend him. He's nothing to me. Snapper is. Snapper, everybody will hear I call Snapper my sister. I call her my god sister. So anybody that has a, sister, when they in a relationship, you say, hey, my brother, that doesn't mean you're my brother, but I respect you because of who she's with.
I'm doing Snapper wrong. You can come and visit my house whenever you and your brothers, your uncles, your sister, your money, anybody come visit my house. Anybody. I'm not worrying about no internet shit. I'm real like that in person. Y'all get these internet shit. Y'all turn backs on each other. Y'all doing that. I was just informing Snapper that y'all hoes are funny. Y'all phony, bro. Snapper don't know this shit. I put Snapper on this internet. Now she's on here doing dumbass shit. Okay, whatever. Y'all want Snapper? Y'all come and get her ass out by my house, bro. A man got a right to protect his fucking foundation. Fuck you talking about? So all that internet shit, when my pages come back, I got some shit too. Y'all taking my pages back because nosy bitch ass up there talking shit. I don't give a fuck.
What do I have to do with nosy? What do I have to do with anything
If I haven't heard you on there, if I haven't heard you on there talking about me, that you say I'm your brother, you said I was your brother. Ain't no motherfucking family. Well, I take that back. Family members can be a little bit. What's your name? But look, I ain't never had no beef with you, Rochetta.
Never. We've never had any beef. No beef with you. You called me saying that what I was doing. I've never said nothing disrespectful to you. Never.
You said about me, not to me. You don't have to say
what
nothing.
Did I
on the
say
internet
about
talking
you?
about me in my house.
I was
Y'all
talking
telling
about
me.
Snapper.
Go ahead and say what you talking about.
Nobody was defending her. So what are you talking about?
You said you was defending her, but then at the end of the day, you was like, "Oh, James, this, and why would I leave my? Why would I want to ask you this question? I knows are those not my kids? And King, I'll be this bitch ass in real life. Real life. I don't give a fuck about this military shit or not. I would be this faggot bitch ass in real life.
What are you talking about?
The bitch said that I put my firearm against. I'm using my firearm. What does
that have to do with me?
Cause you said that, and you could have said, no, I don't think James would do that.
You can't
unless you really do think I would do that. And then you add your extra shit on there.
About me.
You add your extra shit on there.
What you say about your bitch ass?
Hey,
Okay, that was a puzzle. I'm sorry. I'm going to rewind a little bit because I stopped it just a little bit. Oh, goddamn, I don't know how to rewind.
Just hit play, they'll catch up.
Okay.
Cause you said that, and you could have said, no, I don't think James would do that.
You can't
unless you really do think I would do that. And then you add your extra shit on there.
About me.
You add your extra shit on there.
Say about your bitch ass.
Hey, lady, whenever you and your money and your brother, whenever you and your money, your brother, and your uncles, your daddies, your mamas, and whoever y'all talking about, y'all got money, airplane money, or driving money, gas money, come through this bitch.
I told you to bring your motherfucking ass here with all of this goddamn gangster talk you call me.
Hold on for a second, y'all. I just want to let y'all know, Miss Mex, Jawbreaker's cool. She's part of the team over here, okay? I don't want y'all to go at it. It's just a misunderstanding. All right? She's good. She's cool peoples. She's just very protective of me, jaw dropper, okay? I did it again. All right. Every time I do that, I'm going to have to give you $5. My bad. My bad, jaw dropper. I know you're going to swing on me. But you cool peoples around here.
I don't give a fuck. No, I'm not Snapper, nigga. You don't fucking shit me, motherfucker.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I don't give a fuck where you stay. You can stay in motherfucking hell,
on the internet ain't shit. Y'all internet freaks. Y'all internet cluckers. Y'all internet
You the one goddamn internet famous, bitch.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Child, goddamn, doing all kind of motherfucking shit. You got a lot for that bitch. You put your goddamn hands in your goddamn child clothes.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about that.
Y'all concerned about my fucking bastard. I don't give a fuck about you. Your goddamn mama, Lily, whoever the fuck you are. Goddamn, they should have called you. They should have called on your goddamn ass a long motherfucking time ago. You big ass bitch.
Okay.
Did he say I will KILL? Is that what I really heard? Come on, James. I'm going to let you up after this, okay? Because I got to hear what made you take it there. I'm going to let him up now, but I want to finish letting this play. I'm gonna finish letting this play real quick, James, so I can get why it needed to go there.
I believe that part out.
Lily Mae. I'm sorry, it was a question for me. That was Phil. That was yesterday. Yesterday. That call was yesterday. But
Yeah,
Lily Mae.
okay. So, what you heard him say when the beat was what he'd do to me. I'm going to say that again. I don't know when he was talking about my bro code family. Let me tell you all something. Stank will tell you, which is over Sister Code. When I got ready to become a blogger, I blocked all of them. I did. I blocked all of them. Let me tell you why. I said they have a company, an organization, and I did not write. You see her in there. I blocked all of them because I said I'm a blogger and I don't want people being angry with me about me blogging and use it against them because they have an organization. I don't keep my organizations that I'm affiliated with pertaining to this blogging page whatsoever. You don't see me doing that. Yeah, some of my bro code, sister code got angry with me. They would be like, they would sneak in and make fake pages and I would see them on here and I would block them. And they would be like, fucking unblock me. And they would be angry. But me knowing the kind of shit that blogging can get you in, I did not want it to touch any of them. You see Heartbeat says yes, because I definitely told them that. Even to the point I am pressing charges tomorrow. But the reason that I came on here for you to see is because when a person threatens or is that hostile, he mentioned several other entities. He mentioned my affiliation with Bro Code. They had nothing to do with this. He mentioned Nosy. I asked what the fuck that has to do with me. He said Nosy took down his pages. I don't know anything about that. Then he talked about King. I didn't know anything about that. So the reason that I wanted to do this publicly is because threats are real. And I wanted you all to see how he actually acts. Because, and don't get me wrong, I understand how everybody, trust me, I promise to God, I understand how everybody feel about those children and what happened to Snapper's daughter. I understand everybody's sentiments. I really do. But remember, when there is a puzzle and a piece is missing, it's not a complete puzzle. And I don't think that you all knew some of this. And it's other shit. So when Snapper leaves and goes back, it's because of her kids. She is a mother. We might not think everything is right. Absolutely. But when there is the threat of your children, thank you. When there's the threat of your children, you'll do things you wouldn't think about doing. You'll act in a way when somebody is holding your mind and your children hostage. You'll do shit is unthinkable. So I just needed you all to think about that, because me, and I said this yesterday, you all see that I'm really emotional right now. I'm a fighter. I would have beat that motherfucker ass, but that's who I am. But I'm also sensitive to other people's pain and hurt. So, seeing the threat that I got, and I'm a strong person, I would have beat this motherfucker ass and took my goddamn children. That's me. Everybody is not me. Every single one of us is completely different. I have resources, so I can't say, I cannot, other than empathize with how it feels to have somebody to have a noose around your neck when it comes to your children. When it comes to your children. I'm going to say that again. Is she mean? No. But if someone was holding my children, their father, hostage, and they say, you better do this, defend me, I'm going to defend that motherfucker.
All right, that's the end of the clip. What's up, James? I'm just going to ask you a few questions. You there?
Hey, what's cracking, man?
What's good, James? Hold on. Before we start, I'm just going to ask you a few questions, and I'm gonna let you.
Heat up on me, but I just want to tell my part of this situation.
Oh, I'm definitely going to let you do that. Just bear with me a second, all right?
Now, bro.
I got you. There's always two parts to a story. All right, just bear with me here. I just want to ask you a few questions, then I'm gonna let you tell your part of the story, and we'll get past all that. All right. So I just want to ask the first question. I seriously got to ask is, what made you feel like threatening a woman's life was an option in this situation?
So for one, I never. And if you heard, and if you really played that video, you would have heard that was her talking when she beat. That was her talking. She just didn't play the whole video out. For one,
another thing is this. I'm sitting in my house, minding my own business, checking Snap about the bullshit she put on the internet. I go take a shit. I just so happened, because I was telling her, I'm like, man, you up here talking to these women, and because she got into it with friends too. Snap got into it with friends. I say, why in the fuck you steady talking to these people? I've been telling you they phony. I say something or act like you're on my team and watch how they go at you. So I proved my point. I'm on a shitter. I'm listening to King live. King at the moment said, you know what I believe? I believe he's putting that pew-pew to Snap ahead. What the fuck you mean? What?
Hey, hold on 1 second. Omar, can you go on mute? Nah, man, I'll put you on mute. Go ahead, James.
So I hear King say, I'm putting the pew-pew to Snapper's head. What? Come on, man. And then when she got to explain it, in her voice, in her mind, I was hailing Snapper captured by not letting her see her kids, not knowing that Snapper got 2 other kids that was babies when she left them. Right? So she's spreading wrong shit about me. And I know the internet is wild with what they think is going on with me. And that's okay. Because we put it out here. So I'm not worrying about that. But
okay. All right, so you're saying that she didn't play the whole video. What did you mean by when you say you were going to KIL somebody, or who was that threat directed to?
I said, no, let her play that motherfucking video back and let her play it all the way out. And when that beep come, you will hear it's her talking, right? It's not me talking. She's over me. I mean, she's over talking me. The beep just so happened to come in, and I don't know what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? But she was talking, so I don't know fuck. And then when I got an idea to her, because before the thing, I think one of the other phone calls, she said she was gonna call her brothers, and she got money, and she can fly, and her brothers got money. So that's when you heard me say, I don't care about your brothers, whoever, y'all, that shit. That's when you heard me say all of that. She threatened me first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so in all fairness, let me do this. Let me do this, James. For the haters, could you come up and replay the whole video so we can hear it again? So we can be clear on what was said. Okay, she's gonna come up, James. When she come up here, just stay on mute. We just waiting on for the haters to gather the video, y'all, and the recorded phone call, and we're going to play the call back so we can hear exactly what was said.
Give me 1 second. Okay, you ready?
Go ahead, for the haters.
I like that place of shit, bitch. Because you phony as hell, bitch. You a phony, fat, nasty bitch. Fuck you talking about. And I've never been on your platform. Ever. Fuck you talking about. Snap will fuck with you. I don't. I know how fake you is. Remember old bro code, bitch?
What about it?
So whenever you and your brother ready, when I heard you let that nigga say that I fucking.
Oh, so right there, hold on, for the haters. Right there, I'm just making it clear that James, you brung up for the bro code. All right, so go ahead, for the haters.
No, I brought that up because that's what she said.
I didn't hear her say anything about bro code, but go ahead, for the haters.
My firearm for Snapper. You ain't say nothing. You ain't stopped that man to say nothing. That's why I'm mad. And then at the end of the day, you add on to it as if like I'm doing Snapper wrong. You can come and visit my house whenever you and your brothers, your uncles, your sister, your money, anybody come visit my house.
Okay, pause right there again. Pause right there again for the haters. You brought up her brothers. Hold on for the haters. Right there again. I hear no mention of her bringing up her brothers or
That's the reason I'm saying that, because that's how she said it to me. That her people got money, her brother got money, and all that. That's why I'm saying.
All right, so you're saying that happened on a previous phone call or earlier in the conversation or something?
Right, and that's why I brought up the brothers and money and all that shit. So she said she got a brother and all that shit.
Okay.
She tell y'all that.
Okay.
That's why I'm bringing it up.
Got you. Go ahead for the haters.
I recorded soon as he called me, and he can tell you it says this call is being recorded. Whenever you press record,
on the Apple phone, yes, call is being. It definitely does.
Right. So from the beginning, this call was recorded, and this is from. It says this call is 4 minutes and 27 seconds. So you can.
Can you ask her? Did she ever tell me that she was gonna get her brother? That her brothers got money and they got airplane tickets. Can you ask her that?
I never told you my brothers got no airline tickets.
Before all that, I was
this
talking to Blake.
Right here is the beginning of the recording. You will hear me say, when soon as you start talking, it says you're being recorded, and I made sure I said, don't ever call
me.
None
about you saying you recorded or none of that. Maybe you did record.
It says it to you. I don't say it.
Maybe on your end, I didn't hear anything.
It says
I just
on
heard
your
what
end.
you said on the app. I heard what you said on the
watch
app.
this.
Okay, hold on, everybody, hold on. So with Apple phone, once a phone call is starting to be recorded, it does tell you on the other end, the person that's being recorded. It says this phone call is being recorded. So maybe you didn't hear that, James, but it definitely lets you know that. Go ahead for the haters. You can finish the
I promise you I didn't hear nothing about me being recorded.
I got you. Go ahead for the haters.
Internet shit, I look like that in person. Y'all get these internet shit, y'all turn backs on each other, y'all doing that. I was just informing Snapper that y'all hoes are funny. Y'all phony, bro. Snapper don't know this shit. I put Snap on this internet. Now she's on here doing dumbass shit. Okay, whatever. Y'all want Snapper, y'all come and get her ass out by my house, bro. A man got a right to protect his fucking foundation. Fuck you talking about? So all that internet shit, when my pages come back, I got some shit too. Y'all taking my pages back because nosy bitch ass up there talking shit. I don't give a fuck.
What do I have to do with nosy? What do I have to do with anything?
If I haven't heard you on there, if I haven't heard you on there talking about me, that you say I'm your brother, you said I was your brother. Ain't no motherfucking family. Well, I take that back. Family members can be a little bit. What's your name? But look, I ain't never had no beef with you, Rochetta.
Never. We've never had any beef.
No beef with you.
You called me saying that what I was doing. I've never said nothing disrespectful to you. Never.
You said about me, not to me. You don't have to say
what
nothing.
Did I
on the
say
internet
about
talking
you?
about
I was
me
talking
in my house.
I was
Y'all
talking
telling
about Snapper.
Go ahead and say what you're talking about.
Nobody was defending her. So what are you talking about?
You said you was defending her, but then at the end of the day, you was like, "Oh, James, this, and why would I leave my? Why would I want to ask you this question? I knows are those not my kids? And King, I'll be this bitch ass in real life. Real life. I don't give a fuck about this military shit or not. I would be this faggot bitch ass in real life.
What are you talking about?
The bitch said that I put my firearm against. I'm using my firearm.
What does that have to do with me?
Cause you said that, and you could have said, no, I don't think James would do that.
You can't
unless you really do think I would do that. And then you add your extra shit on there.
About me.
You add your extra shit on there.
What you say about your bitch ass?
Hey, lady, whenever you and your money and your brother, and your uncles, your daddies, your mamas, and whoever y'all talking about, y'all got money, airplane money, or driving money, gas money, come through this bitch.
I told you to bring your motherfucking ass here with all of this goddamn gangster talk you call me with. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a nigga. You don't fucking check me, motherfucker.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I don't give a fuck where you stay. You can stay in motherfucking hell,
on the internet ain't shit. Y'all internet freaks. Y'all internet cluckers. Y'all internet
you the one goddamn internet famous, bitch.
I don't give a fuck about
have
none
your
of that.
child, goddamn.
But bitch, don't ever think you like that.
You got on the live and admit you put your goddamn hands in your goddamn goddamn clothes. You
I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Y'all fucking bastard. I don't give a fuck about you. Your goddamn mama, Lily, whoever the fuck you are. Goddamn, they should have called you. They should have called on your goddamn ass a long motherfucking time ago. You big ass bitch.
That's the end of the tape.
I don't know, James. That sounded like a clear threat on her life.
Like I said, at the end of the day, the lady said she had her brothers, and whatever she want to do, she can do. All that stuff she was saying about Snapper, I proved her wrong last night when I got on the video and telling Snapper situation. Why she's thinking I'm up Snapper sitting here right now. Why would Snapper still be here right now if everything that King said, and I only call her because she tried to per se that I had Snapper up in here hostage and that the kids was hostage. But I proved to her in every motherfucker body that my house is okay. My house is good. But when Snapper get on here talking to these internet people and they talking on a background and some shit like this happen and Snapper trying to fucking what's her name, she put some shit that could have got my kids taken out this life. So I'm checking Snapper and I'm checking her and I'm showing her how phony motherfuckers is. Her friends, all these phony ass motherfuckers, because for the haters at one point, I don't fuck with them. The 9 for the haters, none of them. That's Snapper people. I don't fuck with them. I fuck with Diamond. So at one point, for the haters wanted me to get on her shit so that I can talk about Diamond with them. I didn't do that shit. I never did that shit.
I've never been a part of 9, so don't add me. You have me. I don't know where you know me from, but you don't know me. I've never requested you. I don't even go live. So what are you talking about?
At the end of the day, she kept trying to get me to talk about Diamond, and I'm not on that because just because Diamond don't fuck with me, that's no mean I'm gonna go talk about her on somebody else's platform. That's what they was on.
I've never been a part of the 9, so what are you talking about?
My kid's mama don't like Diamond. And when everybody was into it with Diamond, her and some other people had some shit going on. They had a little, what's your name? That's why my motherfucking picture on one of them flyers that they made, because we was supposed to go on there.
I've never been a part of the 9, nigga. You don't know what you're talking about.
And so while she's sitting up here, and when Snapper get mad, she'll either call her daughter or she'll call. I didn't know she was talking to for the haters on the side until me and her was arguing, and she was like, "That was for the haters." The whole time we was arguing, me and Snapper was arguing. Snapper was on the phone with for the haters the whole time. So I'm thinking like, Shorty might be feeding her on how to take care of my motherfucking house. And I'm telling them, if they want Snapper out here, Snapper don't or want her here, I can't have Snapper here. But I'm not finna let Snapper take my kids out this house and Snapper ain't got nowhere to go. She ain't never had nowhere to go. Everybody always took care of her. So now it's time for her to get on her motherfucking feet. That's what time it is. And for the hater feel that bad, and that story that she just wrote, that bullshit ass story that she wanna wrote, she can fly Snapper out to her. I would send Snapper to her. But you not finna get on here. And I said, you did call me your brother at one point. And I was explaining, like, if you say I'm your brother, like dude say I put my pew-pew to Snapper head. Come on, bro. And it's bad enough that y'all think I'm a victim. Nigga, Snapper them chip my teeth. Snapper tap the house every time I tell her to leave and then run and call the fucking police. Y'all laughed at that when she tore up my house and ran out the fucking door in front of her fucking kids. Y'all laughed at that. Y'all put her in shelters and every fucking thing. Y'all try to get her to take my kids and everything. She got 2 older kids. In fact, one of the one that y'all, well, she alleged because her jealous ass, every woman that I talk to, I'm messing around with. So I'm checking my situation and my situation. This lady don't want to move around. Ain't shit I can really do because I got her pregnant. She ain't got nobody. She ain't got no motherfucking where to go. So I can't just throw out all that shit. When she left on her fucking own. And so, yeah, it would look bad on the internet because she was pregnant. I've been trying to get rid of this woman for the longest. I can't get rid of her. I stuck my pickle in her, and that's something I gotta fucking deal with, including this bullshit she put on the internet and including the bullshit they trying to feed up. For the haters, you said you was gonna call your fucking brothers on me. I never threatened you until you said you was gonna call your brother. I called you to check you about what you were saying about me to what I was doing to Snapper, and you got in your shit. And after that, she got into it with friends. Friends got on the same shit. At the same day, that's why I told her, stop messing with these phone people in our year, bro. Thank you for letting me come up. For the haters, if you want to say something, I'll be in the comments.
So let me ask you this before you roll out.
Go ahead.
Like, all right, I just want you to think about this, right? If the roles were reversed, right? And someone threatened your sister, your mother, or a woman that you love, what would your reaction be?
Like I just said, brother.
Mm-hmm.
She had brother, she had money, she had friends there, all that.
Right. I'm asking you, what would your reaction be if the roles were reversed, though?
Well, when people tell me stuff, I take it serious. These people on the internet said they would come to my house. I post up all night outside my house waiting on see if somebody was gonna come to my house. So I take people's words seriously.
All right. So let me ask you this.
But she said she was gonna get her brother.
All right. Gotcha.
I got brothers too. If you look at my profile page, you'll see when I had made a post responding to her saying she gonna get my brothers. That's when I called her.
All right. Do you feel like you did anything wrong in any of this, or anything you think you did wrong at all to take some accountability on your part?
I felt like I was matching her energy.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Say that again.
I felt like I was matching her energy.
So you don't feel like you did anything wrong in this entire situation, saga at all?
I felt like I was matching her energy. So for once, she on the last telling people that I'm doing something to harm Snapper, and I'm keeping Snapper kids away from her. She telling all these lies on me, and dude say that he believed that I got my pew. All you gotta do is watch the video. You will hear everything she's saying. She's saying that, and that's what I called her check her about. That specific shit. Play King Live. If anybody got King Live recorded, you will see why I call her on bullshit.
Excuse me, just one moment, gentlemen. I've never been like on King's Live talking about you, all period. Y'all gotta do is that's what I keep saying. He has me confused with whoever he has me confused with. I never like been on King's Live talking about him nor Snapper. So he's wrong.
Do you know where I can find that clip of what you're talking about, her being on King's Live, or I believe you said it was?
Yeah, she got the clip. She was recording in there. For the haters, record every time she goes through everything she goes to record. She got that clip on my phone. She just dropped out the box because I called her phone, and she never went back in the box.
I've never been in King's Live.
The dude that's in the army, in the army, he had the Tootsie face on. His name probably ain't King in that live. His name probably something else in that live. But that was him talking.
Go,
you know the army dude.
Have him to come over here and see whether I've ever gone to King's Live.
You was in the box with him.
I was in Receipts Live. What are you talking about?